G'day guys, welcome to the mailbag preview for Caulfield, the 28th of April. Nicholas, how are you?
It's great to be here.
I've got a bit of an audience today, the old Foss is in here. He's not paying much attention though, he's just busy swiping on his fresh Tinder account, which he's been really excited about. Didn't want it originally, but now you can't get it off him, so...
You're on the mend. You sound a bit better than yesterday on the phone.
Oh, I'm still about 50%, which is going to be I'm pretty scared. I'll get through the weekend alright, but I'm really nervous about Warrnambool.
You'll be right.
Anyway, so this weekend there's no mounting yard mail from Caulfield because I'm on a Bucks. There's no mounting yard mail from Randwick or wherever it is because Hawkesbury, because it's at Hawkesbury, and that's almost 3 hours away, so something like that. So Ascot only. We've got maps and prices for Caulfield, and we've got the Case Bet Cup as per usual, which we will get to. We'll rip straight into it though, yeah.
Yeah, Caulfield race 1.
Caulfield race 1, 600 metres. 3-year-old fillies. Prices?
Snogging opened up favourite here, $2.60. Diamond Bow $5. I'm Buxom $6.50. Second Marriage $7.50. Kaluna $10. Princess Mia $11. Uptown Gal $14, and then longer the rest.
I thought Second Marriage was a good price here.
Yeah, $8.
Yeah. I thought I really like that Savacool race. I think it's going to be a good form race going forward. It'll go well in the Australasian Oaks in Adelaide. It goes D. Smith to Noel Callow. Did SP $31, but I like the way he hit the line. The others I was interested in were Angelic Spirit, who looks to get a really nice run. Is it here?
Yeah, scratch, sorry.
So
Linda Meach.
I thought the 10 Keras gets the run of the race, and I think that we want to be forward on pace.
Yep.
On Saturday.
In the first few pairs.
Yeah. I'm worried where Snogging will get to on the map. I think Second Marriage will hold it in, and Colour's pretty good at sort of doing that.
I've got it sort of like 3 pairs back the fence, which could be trouble.
Yeah, with Second Marriage outside of it, that's where I've got Second Marriage. I think there'll be good pace in the race because a few of them want to get forward. Diamond Bow's the other I thought could run well, but it's got to run on from back to back. But I'm keen Second Marriage each way.
Yeah, I sort of found Diamond Bow, but 1200 to 1600 doesn't really appeal to me second up, so it's a bit of a watch with that runner. I agree, think Snogging's under the odds. I thought the funny runner was Uptown Girl, Robbie Lang. $14 looks a big price, but it's Robbie Lang, so I can't bet with much confidence. I'm interested to see.
He's actually beating SP at the moment.
Yeah, well, it just looks like a really good setup for this horse on this occasion if he can run on, but I'm probably too scared trainer and then the pattern of the track to back it. But if it's $14 to $9, I'd probably be happy to tune in later, which defies a bit of normal, logic. But the more keen the market is, the more keen I want to be on this. But it's a messy race.
Cool. Race 2, 1200 metres, 4-year-old and up mares.
Alta Stella $3.30, Divine Quality $4.20, Creativity $5.50, $7 Mamselle Tess, Hear the Chant $10, Moon Lover $13, Scalaro $19, $21. She's positive in the rest.
I thought it was a pretty good race. Creativity probably leads with Alta Stella. Mamselle Tess probably gets in behind. Deja Blue lets him cross. Hear the Chant gets a really nice spot there. 3 pairs back, 1 off. Scoliaro likely buried. Moon Lover, Hear the Chance back. Divine Quality, I think will actually land on the fence probably and be the one running on. I'm pretty keen Creativity. Just like you said previously, I'd rather take like 5 ticks under what it is now.
Yeah.
Bit of market support for it first up. I'll have a look at it myself, but I won't be sending that out.
Yeah.
I'll be pretty sober by this stage of the day too. I thought Hear the Chant was the wrong price, but again, can they run on? And is really, really keen to take on Alta Stella. I think it's poisonous odds at that. Like 3.30.
Yeah, it's. I thought Creativity probably can hold the fence from Alta Stella on its outside. I thought Mamselle Tess could probably kick up and be the danger of the 3. I think the race is probably in 3 chances there, and I'll probably lead and then sort of stack them up a little bit, so the pace might come out of the race at some stage.
I think though, just for when you're watching them at home, Divine Quality should run on here. it's good enough to run a really good race in this race. If it can't make ground, comes sort of 5 wide, 6 wide, and doesn't run on,
Yeah.
and it was firmish in the market, I'd say the track's playing really leaderish.
Yeah, I'd like to go spend some time in the jump outs. They're obviously not easy to find, and you have to go looking for them, which is probably the most annoying thing about Victorian racing. I'm pretty public about that. With Racing New South Wales, you just click on the horse's name or push the search button, and there it is. Yeah, it's really frustrating. It just, we're moving, you got products like Punting Form that have just got it all there for you with your sectionals, and everyone's trying to get ratings and do the form faster all the time, and then you've got these headaches where you have to go looking for jump outs. It's just so archaic, and it just needs to stop. I've just had a gutful of it, and it must be just smashing turnover. Anyway, next race.
Couldn't agree more. Race 3, benchmark 90 over 1600.
Yeah, Sunday Prey, $3. Fight Away, $3.80. $5.50 My Paysan. Portman, $8. Saucony, $10. Riata, $11. Lizard Island, $13. Don't Get Excited, $23. And Ragu, $31.
Saucony's still in?
Yep, it'll be
Saucony will lead them along. Don't Get Excited. OSL. Sunday Prey will box seat, I reckon. Sunday Prey, because Saucony's outside of it, it'll cross it.
Mm-hmm.
Portman might get a really nice spot here and probably get its last ever chance to be considered a decent horse.
Yep.
I think Saucony and Portman are the two bets in the race. And if they have run on, if Divine Quality ran on and won, or just ran well running on,
Mm-hmm.
I think Riata is a really good bet in this race. I think it's a huge price.
Yeah, I think I've just got all my chances sort of highlighted on the screen there, and you've added Saucony as well. So I think you just... The really easy play here is just to lay Sunday Prey. It maps in behind them. Hopefully it can get held up. Looks very, very short. Two bookies from the Betfair bookies bag have taken it on. Race 1, he's a good judge, and so is Norm Oak.
The funny man?
No, I haven't got the funny man's lay in yet. He said he'd emailed it, so I don't know where he sent it. It's probably spamming, so it's probably a good thing that while she's spamming to my email.
Well, you've got to be careful with this stuff, with what you open up and when.
Yeah, exactly. But I guess the hidden horse here is Fight Away from the David Hayes yard. He's a 2,000 metre horse over in the UK, so a mile first up here makes me wary. And I think there's enough speed for it to overcome. I know Drew sent some notes through, and he could be the mystery horse. He's $3.80 in this market, which is really short, hard in the market, isn't it? So he's drawn a little bit off the fence in 4, so yeah, I'd just be laying the favourite Sunday Prey.
Race 4, benchmark 70, 1100 metres. Price is my man.
Yeah, Pleasant, $2.90. Anron, $7. Written Choice, $8, but an emergency. The Centurion, $10, an emergency. Wild Gem, $14. And it's better the rest. It's a pretty long tail here. Is there something that sticks out down in the odds?
Oh, I'm not going to bother mapping this race. I think it's a really, really tough race to map, and hopefully we get a couple more scratchings by race time. I can't touch Pleasant at that price with this busy map. No. It should lead, but it's going to be... There's a few that want to, so it won't get it soft, and it's stepping up.
Yeah.
And its numbers haven't done anything yet to show that it's worthy of that sort of starting price. It obviously has upside. I thought Cleopatra's Glory is a great bet each way here, and Written Choice is the other one.
Yeah,
provided it gets a run, Written Choice and Cleopatra's Glory are the two I want to play. Cleopatra's
Glory is $15. We didn't really read that out before. Yeah, Written Choice was a runner that I had highlighted. Would get a great run from 2 if it gets a start. Pleasant's got upside, but it's obviously got some problems. Had 3 starts for a 5-year-old gelding.
Yeah.
I think Zach... I haven't really heard much of the media or commentary, but I think Zach Spain's riding on it. He had high and dry last start, and then he's come over to ride this horse. Or I wouldn't mind to hear the reasoning why he's here. Is he here for this horse, or what's going on?
I know the stable's keen on the horse, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
Then Zach sort of rides for that stable often as well. So yeah, I just want some clarity around that. And I'll be interested to see what the market does with Pleasant, but outside Pleasant and then Written Choice's emergency, it's a bit of a raffle, isn't it?
Yeah, but again, Cleopatra's Glory I think will be running on from near back. So if that's not happening on the day, I won't be betting.
Cool. Tricky race.
Race number 5. It's a 3-year-olds race over 1200 metres.
Dynamic odds just a little bit late here. William Thomas is $3.80. Real Martini is $6. Sun Quan is $7.50. Tuckle Spirit is $10. Villasachi 11. Light Romance, similar quote. Red Core 15. Gaudi $17. There's a runner I like down out of the market is that Kentucky Breeze at about $23 as well. But 17 or better the rest.
That's a good chance. I thought Light Romance crosses and leads. She's Popular will hold a spot. San Quan can hold a spot. I hope that the jockey change for William Thomas to the great man Damien Oliver, who is riding really well at the moment, is a good one, and I hope he lets it roll. The horse was restrained the majority of its race last start to its detriment. I'm convinced it's the best horse in this race. If let roll, I think it'll be winning and winning well.
Yeah, I think it's just going to get the perfect run. William Thomas here. It's probably one of the better favourites that you could back with confidence on the day. The Norton bit first time is a really good thing for this horse if he does pull a bit.
So what does the Norton bit do for guys?
It's like just a more severe bit in their mouth. So I think it like bites cuts into the corner of their mouth. So it's more severe. So like if he's been pulling and you've got obviously one of the better hands riders with Damien Oliver, he can settle them more than anyone else. And the Norton bit I think is a gear change that I like. The first time rather than sometimes tongue tie. It might take him 1 or 2 or 3 runs to get used to that.
Yeah.
But at 380, I think he's probably one of the favourites I want to play.
Real Martini's obviously right in this, but just where it maps is scary at that price. They could end up last.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that Peter Ellis isn't doing the tactics this weekend for him, so God knows where it's going to land. It could end up last, sort of thing, if they're not running on. Whereas William Thomas should just make all its own luck. Huge Action's a roughie that I like a bit as well.
Yeah, and then Kentucky Breeze, I don't think it came up last time, and it's sort of been freshened since that.
It's been running in good races.
Yeah, it's been running really good races, so I'd be interested to see if there's any support for it at sort of $23. But again, it's drawn barrier 9, and you're up against William Thomas, who's just going to get the perfect run.
Righto, race 6, 2-year-olds, 1,200 metres.
Okay, Sunset Watch is $1.95. Sikorsky is $4.80. Dels Winston $7.50. Fighting Harada $9. $12 Persuader. Similar quote. Let me sleep on it. Illuminaire $15. Dascarine $18 and DJ Beat $81.
Illuminaire can lead. Sunset Watch OSL Fighting Harada box seat. Let me sleep on it. 1 back, 1 off. Then I think Persuader will get its back. Dascarini, that's not correct, but whatever. It's
Dascarini, yeah.
3 back the fence.
Yeah.
Further back the rest. Sunset Watch did it hands and heels last start. Obviously deserves to be favourite.
Figures are okay without being enormous.
I'm keen though. Persuader here each way at the odds.
Love
the way it hit the line last start. I think there'll be good speed here. He doesn't have to be right at the back. I think he's right in this race, and he should be second favourite.
Yeah, it was a really good run last time on debut. And the other horse is the Sikorsky, 480, David Hayes Yard. Just wary. I just don't like the look of the market, to be honest. I think the favourite's a little bit too short. I'm wary there's a 4-1 Hayes debutant. And then, I agree with Persuader if the track's playing okay. But, it's not a race that I really want to get involved in.
Persuader's my play. Race 7, 1,100 metres, 3-year-old fillies. Prices.
Sanadat $5, Leather and Lace $5, Island Days $9, Twitchy Frank $11, Freeze Over $11, Grey Shadow similar quote, Blondie $15, Camilla Lucinda $18, similar quote, Chateau Griffo, and 20-1. The rest, Lucky Cats are scratching.
Lucky Cat was an interesting runner. Had ability to change stables.
Yeah.
Speed here. I'm not clear on the map, it's tricky. Frezover is obviously a front runner. Camilla Lucinda likes to get forward. Geneva Diva can go forward. Blondie, Twitchy Frank and Keno Town have pace. Leather and Lace is a good speed horse. Egyptian Bullet out wide, probably has to go back. Grey Shadow will probably kick up and hold a nice spot there on the fence. Jungle Queen, Island Days and Sanadat trying to slot in. Shadow Griffo at the back. So this could be a race with good speed.
Yeah, and it's 1,100 metres, so
even if it is
draw
leaderish, I think it's still going to be pretty hard to lead and win this because it's going to be hot early. It'll be 3 wide, maybe 4 wide.
Yep. One turn.
I think Sanadat or Island Days are the 2 best winning chances here. Twitchy Frank's got ability when it's right. Friezo's been up for a long time and not delivered. Grey Shadow's the other one that might get that sort of suck run and pop out and do something. And the roughie for me is Chateau Griffo. It's a horse with a bit of a spruik about it. Obviously got some ability. Goes Brad to Craig in a good ride, a good position for a Craig Williams ride. Just lots of pace in the race. He hasn't got any pace early. He'll just stalk him. He'll come with his run. He could be winning.
Yeah, I think you've cheated. You've copied my notes because you said for this race because we've come up with exactly the same horses. I've circled exactly the same runners.
Gotta hope we have a big day on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. Sanadat.
I'm under so much pressure.
Yeah, it's always hard with the Bucks weekend.
I'm under pressure.
Sanadat deserves to be favourite here. Big watch leather and lace. I think it's got ability, but it's coming off a break. It might cut Shadow Griffo into the race, and so there's your roughie for the Punters Club for the day. So you have to be bold there and make sure you bet there. And then Island Days hasn't really done anything wrong. So yeah, I think they're the best 4 chances in the race, but it's just a matter of sort of luck in running. And the leather and lace, we're first up. That's the only real worry there. But
it is a good horse.
Yeah, I like it. But I know the market will probably tell the story.
I'll be pretty dusty by this stage, but I'll just be trying to pen horses in the yard, not so much find horses.
Yeah.
And we can pen a couple of those horses in the market. We'll be unloaded. Hopefully we've got a fair bit.
Yeah, we should be alright. We seem to be confident and lining up on a few.
But it's going to be like the biggest day of my life, where it's going to be torture. I don't really want to go home and cry, but that's just like a normal Saturday, really. Just
save some in the tank for the bull, because you got 30 races in 3 days, and the form can be tricky down there.
I'm not going to touch the Betfair account on Saturday, and it's good at the moment.
Okay.
This will be cash injections from everyone involved.
Right. Just bet with everyone else's.
Just going to take on Walshy all day.
Okay. Well, we should give you at least 3 rolls everything you back. So
you should.
That's the Punters Club rules.
You should, Walsh. Race 8, 400 metres, benchmark 84. Prices, please.
Flying Murdy, 440. Runson, $6. $6.50. Nocio. Eclair Calling, $7.50. Silvera, $10. $11. Leodoro and Spannerhead. Costello, $19. And $21. All better the rest.
I am very, very keen to back Flying Murdy. It was an incredibly stylish win, beating a horse I'd backed, Haunted there at Pakenham. I'm normally off the Pakenham form as a rule, but this is a weak race. This horse has serious upside, and I want to be with it. I think it could be a moral. Carrigon Air's a horse I won't lose on, and potentially Leodoro. Chop King.
Who did you have leading? Runson,
Bell Burgess. Rich Luck might roll forward. Dan Zephyr hold a spot.
Yeah.
I think she'll get in behind. She'll be like 3 back, 1 off. I don't even care if she's 3 back, 3 off. She almost got stuck on the fence last start. I think she'd be suited by being wider.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of time for Haunted. Actually, I don't even know how it went last night. I was cast, but
I haven't seen any of the replays either.
Anyway, I'm really keen Flying Murdy.
Yeah.
The times are big. The way it closed off is big.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why it's favourite. I think Runson will be hard to run down. It was pretty dominant on pace, and it's sort of up and going and real fit. I think $6 is a fair enough price. Flying Murdy was interesting. Silvera is probably going to have a 2 negative map for mine. Spannerhead, I don't know if it's got the turn of foot, but 51 kilos.
It is a good horse. It's got some ability.
Yeah, 51 kilos sort of was of interest, and I think it needs to, I think it's a miler, so here it is 1,400 metres first up. So I was going to say I was going to look forward to the Mounting Yard Mail, but if you've had about 20 beers here, I don't know if I want to text you.
It could be like ping pong, you get better the more you have.
Maybe. So we'll see how Spannerhead go. Yeah, if there's any money for it, I'd be interested, but Flying Murdy, Runson, Spannerhead, Silvera was sort of the way I was looking at the race.
Righto, race 9, lucky last, 2,000 metres, benchmark 84, and this is going to be our Case-Bet Cup race of the week. Sorry.
Looks a really deep race here in the market, suggests that. Top of the range, 550. Abdon, similar quote. He excels, 850, no commitment, similar quote. Second emergency, sorry. Nemea, $9. $12 Harlow Gold. Jake's Hill, $12. 17 Jameer. Prima, $19. Cullingworth, similar quote. $26 Hersley, and better the rest.
I think Hazard Head and Primo will set the pace early. He excels. Will
Thereabouts.
likely not take the sit and then roll forward. Keep the pace nice and genuine. No commitment. Probably rolls forward. Collingsworth gets up there. Numia gets a lovely spot, and it paraded like big last start and ran enormous. It's one I want to be with.
Yeah.
Penning Harlow Gold. Don't think it's come up this prep. It was really forward like 4 starts ago at Caulfield at Flemington, 2 starts ago, but it did have that riderless run there at Rose Hill.
Yeah.
I thought top of the range. Got like the market will tell you what it's going to do.
First time since 2000, I think. Yeah.
The horse I want to win the most on is Abdon. Won't be losing on Numia.
Yeah.
That'll be me.
I thought Prima had improvement. I'm a little bit worried about 4 weeks between runs, but I think it's gonna be hard to run down up front. Numia, it's just gonna get the best run possible, and it looks absolutely primed for this. Third up's just perfect. There's a lot of merit in its last start, and it's, that's another big push. If you think it was fat in the yard, it just makes me more confident this horse, and it's probably my best each way bet of the day at $9. Yeah, I think so.
So is that your case bet cup selection? Because you
Yeah,
can't
right,
take the favourites.
yeah, I'll take that. I think it's definitely not going to run last, and it will go very, very close to winning.
So I can't have top of the range, and I can't have Abdon. They're too short.
Another one for Druzy is the David Hayes runner, Jameer. We sort of.
I didn't ask him about it. Was that the one we did ask him about?
Yeah, no, it's a different one. So yeah, we'll have to we'll tweet that out. So it's first time here. It looks like it's another. It looks like it might want even further.
Well, there's another horse I was sort of reasonably keen on. I think it's got a little bit of upside. Is California Grand Cru. California Grand Cru.
Yeah, the Snowden horse.
Snowden horse.
Yeah.
I'll have it in the Cashback Cup. It's $34. But I think
that's if it gets a start.
Yeah, well, they probably will, won't it?
Yeah, maybe.
First emergency.
Yeah.
I think Abdon will be winning, and I'll be winning on it and Numia though.
Cool. So yeah, there's plenty of meat on the bone there for the Cashback Cup for the Betfair merch.
I think that's just about it. Best bet and value bet, and we're out of here.
I think we've got William Thomas is probably the
best bet of the day.
Best bet. 380 is not a bad price. You can see it probably getting crunched into 280, and be really hard to hold out. And I think that gear change is going to be perfect, and you got the nice switch there with the jockeys. Best roughie or best value, I'll call it Namia. I think it's going to get the absolute dream run, probably third the fence or something like that in that 2,000 metre race. That's fine for me. And then the lay of the day, I'll go with the old school boys, Ray and Norm Oak, Ray Swanee and Norm Oak, and we'll put the knife into Sunday Prey in race 3 and have the field running for us.
Yeah, best bet.
$1.50.
Best bet William Thomas. Best value play Cleopatra's Glory, which is race 4. Number 15, and my lay of the day is Alta Stella, race 2, number 7.
Cool.
All right, thanks mate.
Hope I don't get crook.
Big week ahead. So I hope you win, guys. Good luck. Bye.